Why would a former president of the United States publicly attack a judge who holds the power to determine his fate? In a fiery and unfiltered post on his social media platform, Truth Social, Donald Trump lashed out at Judge Juan Merchan, labeling him as psychotic, corrupt, and biased. This stunning escalation of rhetoric follows the judge's refusal to dismiss 34 felony convictions against Trump, a decision that sent shockwaves through the legal and political landscapes. Trump's words raise serious questions about the state of his defense strategy and his willingness to play with fire while awaiting sentencing. Let's delve into the drama surrounding this case, explore the reasoning behind Judge Merchan's decision, and unpack what this means for Trump's political and legal future. The courtroom showdown. What led to this moment? The controversy began with Judge Juan Merchan's 41-page decision denying Trump's motion to dismiss 34 felony convictions tied to alleged financial crimes. These convictions, stemming from hush money payments and falsified business records, were handed down by a jury in Manhattan after extensive deliberations and testimony from key witnesses, including former Trump Organization insiders. Trump's defense team had argued that the convictions should be thrown out based on a Supreme Court decision regarding presidential immunity. However, Judge Merchan found this argument legally unsound, pointing out that immunity claims typically apply to pre-conviction proceedings and are irrelevant in cases involving private conduct. Judge Merchan's rationale, breaking down the 41-page decision. In his meticulous ruling, Judge Merchan dissected the immunity defense and determined it did not apply to Trump's case for several key reasons. Private conduct versus official duties. The charges against Trump largely stemmed from actions taken before his presidency or in a personal capacity, such as the hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Judge Merchan highlighted that immunity protections are designed to shield presidents from lawsuits and prosecutions related to official duties, not private conduct. Timing of the convictions. Merchan noted that most of the alleged crimes occurred before Trump assumed office. Even Trump's own legal team acknowledged that their immunity argument was narrowly focused on a small portion of evidence introduced during the trial. This evidence, they argued, pertained to official acts. However, Merchan ruled that even if those pieces of evidence were excluded, they would not have significantly impacted the jury's decision due to the overwhelming volume of other incriminating evidence. Precedent and legal standards. The judge emphasized that the Supreme Court's recent immunity decision does not grant blanket protection for any and all actions taken by a sitting president, let alone a former one. He described Trump's legal arguments as a misinterpretation of the law. Trump's fiery response. Social media meltdown. Unsurprisingly, Trump did not take this decision lightly. In a furious post on Truth Social, he attacked Judge Merchan with inflammatory language, calling him psychotic, corrupt, and incompetent. Trump accused the judge of ignoring constitutional principles and disrespecting the Supreme Court. He further claimed that Merchan's decision undermines the presidency itself. Trump's outburst also included accusations that Merchan's personal connections compromised his impartiality. He cited the judge's daughter's employment with an organization that supports Democratic causes and Merchan's past donation to a Democratic political group. Legal experts have dismissed these allegations as baseless, noting that neither instance provides evidence of bias or impropriety. The legal implications. What happens next? Judge Merchan's decision is just one of several legal hurdles Trump faces. The former president's legal team has filed an additional motion to dismiss the convictions on grounds of interest of justice. This motion argues that Trump's status as president-elect should warrant leniency. However, legal analysts predict this motion will also be denied, as it fails to meet established criteria for overturning convictions. Merchan has delayed sentencing until these motions are fully resolved. Once the final motion is decided, the judge will likely proceed with sentencing, which could happen before Trump's inauguration if he were to reclaim the presidency. Trump's legal woes extend beyond this case, as he is also facing multiple indictments at the federal and state levels. The political fallout. Trump's high-stakes gamble. Trump's aggressive rhetoric and refusal to back down may energize his base, but it comes with significant risks. Publicly attacking the judge overseeing his case could backfire, especially as Judge Merchan prepares to decide on sentencing. Legal experts warn that such behavior could be viewed as an attempt to intimidate the judiciary, potentially influencing future rulings against Trump. Moreover, Trump's legal troubles complicate his bid for re-election. While his supporters may view these cases as politically motivated, independent and moderate voters could be swayed by the sheer volume of evidence and the gravity of the charges. Judge Merchan, a respected jurist under fire. Despite Trump's attacks, Judge Merchan is widely regarded as a fair and experienced jurist. With over 17 years on the bench, he has presided over numerous high-profile cases, earning a reputation for impartiality and diligence. Legal observers argue that Trump's personal attacks are a calculated strategy to delegitimize the judicial process and rally his supporters. What to watch for? Key developments ahead. The next major development in this case will be Judge Merchan's ruling on the interest of justice motion. If denied, Trump will face sentencing, which could include fines, probation, or even jail time. Additionally, Trump's legal team may appeal Merchan's decisions, potentially bringing the case before higher courts, including the Supreme Court. As this legal saga unfolds, it will undoubtedly shape the political narrative heading into the 2024 election. Trump's ability to navigate these challenges while maintaining his political ambitions will be a critical test of his resilience and strategy. Analysis of Trump's social media strategy. Trump's use of Truth Social to target Judge Merchan is emblematic of his broader media strategy: dominate the narrative and frame himself as a victim of injustice. By employing incendiary language, he galvanizes his loyal base while deflecting attention from the legal arguments against him. However, this approach risks alienating moderates and eroding public confidence in the judiciary. The repeated claims of bias and corruption, despite a lack of evidence, also mirror Trump's tactics during previous legal battles, including his impeachments and election challenges. This strategy may keep him in the spotlight, but could also lead to legal repercussions if interpreted as an attempt to undermine the judicial process. Historical context: presidents and legal battles. Trump's legal troubles are unprecedented in modern American history, setting him apart from previous presidents who have faced legal challenges. While Richard Nixon resigned amid the Watergate scandal, Trump continues to fight multiple cases while campaigning for re-election. This unique situation raises questions about the intersection of legal accountability and political viability. Implications for the rule of law. The outcome of this case will have far-reaching implications for the rule of law in the United States. If Trump's convictions are upheld, it will affirm the principle that no one is above the law. Conversely, if his legal team succeeds in overturning the convictions, it could set a controversial precedent, potentially weakening public trust in the judicial system. Donald Trump's explosive reaction to Judge Merchan's decision reflects the high stakes of his legal battles. By publicly attacking the judge with incendiary language, Trump risks alienating not only the judiciary but also undecided voters who may view his behavior as unbecoming of a former president. Meanwhile, Judge Merchan's measured and thorough approach underscores the seriousness of the charges and the integrity of the judicial process. As Trump's legal challenges intensify, the nation watches with bated breath. Will Trump's legal team find a way to overturn the convictions, or will the former president face the full weight of the law? One thing is certain: this case is far from over, and its outcome will have profound implications for the future of American politics and the rule of law. Stay tuned for more updates as this dramatic story continues to unfold.